Well, third time's the charm, right? Hello everyone, welcome to Skylanders Unboxing Part 3 to what is arguably considered the best Skylanders game. And, well, we're just gonna open the outer box and then show you the inside. This is Skylanders Swap Force, and it's on the console, the Wii version, because it's the cheapest one out of all of them, and I can take it to more places and that crap. I heard it's not a good version, but I can always get a Wii U version off of Amazon somewhere else. So, yeah, with all that said, let's view the outside. So here we got one of my favorite Skylanders, Blast Zone. I did mention, however, I had one of these guys a long time ago. But I recently lost him, but now he's here. So it's very cool to see him in his new clean form, because this is a new product. This is not a new product, but I bought this new and unopened. So this is never been opened. And this is Washbuckler. And basically the gimmick is you swap the top and you swap the bottom of the Skylander and create a new Skylander. Like, for example, Blast Buckler, because the first name of Blast Zone is Blast Zone, and the second one is Washbuckler, so you change it to Blast Buckler. And also you just get a Ninja Stealth Elf, but what's kind of underwhelming about this one is that it doesn't actually change much. You just get a new Wow Pow move. It is pretty cool, though. Let's compare the Spyro's Adventure box with the Swap Force box. I would compare it with the Giants one, but of course, if you've seen my previous AINVAR content, you would know I didn't get the box. So, here we can see that actually surprisingly, the Skylanders Swap Force packaging is actually smaller than Spyro's Adventure. Maybe they got a little bit more creative, but what's weird about that is because the portal is supposed to be bigger. New portal power, trading cards, sticker sheet, 3 Skylander figures. This is Skylanders.com, which is probably not a thing anymore. So, let's look at the back. Swappable, unstoppable. Embark an exciting new adventure with the Skylanders and the Swap Force. For generations, the Swap Force protected the volcano that replenishes Skyland's magic. That is, until an epic battle caught in an eruption that blasted them apart. Ugh. Sent them to Earth, gave them the ability to swap powers. Only you can mix and match their tops and bottoms. Put them on the new Portal of Power and save Skylands. Swap toys, swap bottoms. Create over 256 new Skylanders. Wait, it doesn't say 256. That's incorrect. It's 56. So you can change Stars Back Skylanders with each other, make Blast Buckler, and basically you take them, you swap them, you place them on the portal, and they appear up in game. Blah 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 blah. We all know that, and we got Series 3 Skylanders here to collect. But compared to the back of the original game, it's cooler. I like it. So this game doesn't support as many stuff as the last one. Since we've compared the back, let's compare the other side. Also available, expand your experience and your gameplay experience with adventure packs. So it's the same as the second one, but they just added 2 more, I think. This is battle packs, adventure packs, and battle packs, and it doesn't give us the names of the other ones. It's too bad. But yeah, I swear, I remember this box being a lot bigger than the original box, or when I originally got it from my Wii U. It was a little combination pack. It came with this exclusive Pirate Gold Washbuckler, which I was not a fan of. I gotta say, I was not a fan of it, because it didn't change in-game, and it really wasn't that special. It was just recolored. So, it wasn't my favorites, but I'm glad I actually got a normal Washbuckler this time around. And, like I said earlier, can't find my Blast Zone, but I do have an older version of Ninja Stealth Elf. And, well, yeah. She isn't in very good condition. I would say this one is in mint condition, well, better than this one. But we'll see how that plays out when I change the upgrade paths for both of them. But with that, let's open the box. Oh! I can see where the techniques came from now. Yay, here's the game. I think the starter pack is actually the same as all the other ones, but I think the game is just different. We'll pull this one out last, visually. Okay, let's take a stealth out first. No idea. I'll push him from the outside, but first, let's grab these contents out of here. Okay, we got that out. Ah! Ninja Stealth Elf. I got her out, finally. Now time for Washbuckler. Yep, your pirate can't stay in there for long. Well, I got his top half off. Okay, let's get his bottom half out now. Yay! I got his bottom half out. Alright, now time for you, Igniter's cousin. Get out of here. Why is he so much easier to get out than the others? Well, that was easy. Okay, let's take out the new portal up power. That took longer than that one. Anyway, let's move to the game. First, let's get this extra stuff off. Alright, let's look at the game. Finally. We have to do the clean inspection test. That is weird. There's a little groove hole that wasn't in there in the original. Anyway, let's see. Wow, they actually put a good design on this a disc. And the instruction manual is all complete in box. Now, for the true test. This is... What is this? Why is it like this? This is... Oh, that's clean! Like I said before, this is arguably the worst version of the Swap Force ports because it isn't as fluent and the graphics don't look as good as the Wii U, Xbox 360, PlayStation 4, all that stuff. But I hope the actual game itself will actually be okay. And I've heard this is the best game out of every single one of them, so I'm really hoping that is true. I did own it a long time ago, and I would say it was true, but I don't remember that much of the game. And we can move on to this extra stuff here, where... Extra stuff, I guess. Alright, what is this first thing? What is this? Wait a minute, I think I know what this might be. Wow! So, one thing I want to discuss. Inner and outer and outer pathings. And basically, you just need one of each inner Skylander or one of each outer Skylander to fully 100% Skylanders Swap Force. Which, this is actually really cool. I like this poster. It's better than the other one, I think. But, yeah, let's move on to the actual figures themselves in the light box. Trading cards! First, we got Blast Zone, and I'm going to put it under his figure there. Washbuckler and Ninja Stealth Elf. Let's put them under there too. Here they all are here. The sticker sheet and code that comes with them. Go ahead and look at that.
You just gonna reveal your code to everyone?
It doesn't work anymore.
Oh, okay.
Ninja Stealth Elves. And of course, Washbuckler. And here we have all the info and instructions and all of that stuff, but it's pretty self-explanatory what to do. So, we're not going to do this. Since all the other extra stuff is now concord with, let's go ahead and look at these characters in the light box and see all the details. First we have Washbuckler. I have done stuff like this before, but not like this. So we can compare him with his golden metallic version in the back. Because I have 2 of these figures, believe it or not. So let's take a look closely at what he has there. So he has a cool pirate's hat. He has this cool bronze gun, but it's not really that detailed on the collector's version. Sorry, the version that comes with you in the console. His special ability is climbing. His element, however, is water. And we turn him around, we can see that he is wearing one of those handkerchiefs, whatever they wear, I don't remember, and his nice metal sword is also really cool too. And of course his legs are the big thing. He can roll with them, he can swat things with him, and yeah, it's for Swashbuckler. Next we can take a look at the Ninja Stealth Elf. I have shown her before, but that one was without her arm. I have fixed her arm, but now we have a new version here to show off. And it's about the same as the last one, but this arm is now connected, so it's good to know. And yeah, with that, that is Ninja Stealth Elf. Her eyes also glow in the dark, if I didn't mention that in the last one. And last up, we have the coolest one out of all 3 of them, I believe. Blast Zone. There is another character who is like Blast Zone from the first game called Igniter, where he has studied the blade, but this one studied the art of bombing. I believe his top half is really heavy, but I think it still fits with the other ones. And I'm really happy to have him back again, because originally I had him, I lost him, but he's back again, so good to know about that. And yeah, that is the coolest one, Blast Zone. Taking a look at the new and improved Portal of Power shows more details than the other one, but I believe the other ones were slightly better. Here's we got the magic element on the side of this, the earth element, the fire element, the undead element, the water element, the tech element, and the air element. And the life element's right there too. I didn't see that. But yeah, the new Portal Power is very interesting for its slightly different design and, well, capabilities of detecting the swappers properly. So, yes. Now, what did I just say? Now, we'll do the best gimmick that I believe from all 3 games were the best ones, and that is swapping. So, let's do the one that's on the poster. Swashbuckler. And of course, Wash Zone. This is really a true spectacle to see. A water type, a fire type on top of a water type, a water type on top of a fire type, and getting that one's abilities. Very cool indeed. And with this, you can basically have up to 4 elements in game, which normally you can't do with the other 2 games. And I think that is really cool. So, as usual, I'm going to show off all of my swappers, and I'm going to show off all of my Series 3 companions here. Alright, so let's show them in the light box. First we have Stink Bomb, and his design is more like Stealth Elf's here, but I've heard that he has more projectiles, like Ninja Stars, which I'm surprised Stealth Elf did not have. So his main gimmick is, well, being able to, I don't remember what this ability is, but I think it has something to do with him going into the darkness and hiding.
Yeah, you're right.
And his element is life element. And of course, we know that you can change them for different ones. So yeah, that is Stink Bomb. This is Rubble Rouser. And the thing about him is that I'm not a fan of his design, but it is pretty okay for what it is. It is like the first inner earth element type. He's a rock, and his main gimmick is going underground. There's another one called Gorilla Drill who does the same thing, but he isn't well received. And element is earth, so yeah, that is Rubble Rouser. This is Boom Jet, and the thing about him is that he's not well received by the community, but he does what he does for the air element. He has rocket boosters just like Blast Zone, so he is part of the outer pack. And since he is part of the outer pack, it's a bit more expensive to get him and other stuff. So you can replace the top half with the bottom half and make someone else be on the rocket, which I think is actually okay. And his element is air. So yeah, he also doesn't have 4 fingers, so that's kind of odd. So yeah, that is Boomjet. This is Doomstone, and he's one of the most expensive Skylanders ever because he was created last in the community. One of the normal ones, at least, and he's Earth Element. And here's a Sword and Shield. I think I like him better a little bit than Rubble Rouser. He has the Tornado gimmick, which is the same as Free Ranger, but I don't have him. I want to get him. Please buy me him soon. Yeah, he spins around. He does this gimmick thing. I don't remember what happens in it, but it is kind of obvious. And his element is Earth, so I'll put him right there. This is Night Shift. Once mistaken for Night Rouser, or what is it? Well, I don't know either. And oh no, it's Ghost Roaster. I used to call him Ghost Roaster, but his name is Night Shift. So what it is, it's a good one. He is pretty well received. People like him a lot, but I think I've heard Rattleshake a little bit more because his design is a little better. And his main gimmick is going through portals. That is an interesting gimmick. I have another one that does that. Hoot Loop. I'll show him later. And well, that is basically him. He's got 2 fangs like a vampire. It's kind of funny. And like I said, this is Rattleshake, and this is actually what's codenamed Quick Shot Rattleshake and not Glow Rattleshake, which is kind of funny. So his main gimmick is springing around and around. He jumps around in a particular level you gotta open. Like the other ones, it's pretty obvious at this point. His element is undead, and his snake, he shoots venom out of the snake fangs. So, should we tell him he's a bit abusive? I don't know. His main element is undead. So that is Rattleshake. This is Hoot Loop. Now, I know you might be thinking that this video is going a little overboard, or a little longer than usual. I'm having a lot of difficulties. This kind of came at an early time. Wasn't ready for this stuff. This is Enhanced Hoot Loop. He is a Walmart exclusive, I think. I don't remember if he's sold anywhere else, but you guys can tell me in the comments. And I would have rather preferred having the normal Hoot Loop because he's purple and gold, but this is just white and silver. So I'm not a big fan of this version of Hoot Loop, but his element is magic, and he goes through portals just like Night Shift over there. So yeah, that is Hoot Loop. This guy is the one and only ice element, but is water because there's no ice element. His name is Freeze Blade, and his arm fell off once, but I fixed it a long time ago. And well, I like him. He's pretty cool. And no one knows what his animal is. Is he a hedgehog? Is he a raccoon? Is he something else? His main gimmick is speed. So there's another one called Magna Charge that's in the inner pack. And this is on the outer packs because we know Washbuckler is in the inner pack. So his main gimmick is speed. There is one where he raised blades across a icy rink. And yeah, that is Freeze Blade. This is the Fire Kraken, and not only the Fire Kraken, this is the Green Jade Fire Kraken, and he is really cool. I think he is crazy, but he's like, his design is after a Chinese dragon that people made him of. And I think he is really cool. His main gimmick is bouncing springs, just like Rattleshake. And his element is fire. And I like him a lot. So, yes, I like him. Alright, and that is Jade Firecracken. This is one of my sister favorites, Whirlwind. And this is Hornblast Whirlwind, because she has a cool helmet and golden chest plates. And her element is air. She doesn't have a main ability because she's not a swapper, as we all know. And yeah, I like her too. She is one of my favorites. And also air element. And that is Series 3 Hornblast Whirlwind. That is Warnado, and it's not any Warnado, it is the Light Core Warnado. His design and figure pose is pretty much the same as his first figure, but he's looking this way, and his back glows. Even though it looks metallic, you can't see through it. How does it glow? I don't know either. And if he did have one of those gimmick elements, it'd be the tornading stuff, and his main element is air. And, well, yeah. That is Warnado. This is Zulu! What kind of name is that? So in another game, it's called Trap Team. The new Trap Masters, they have these weapons called Traptanium weapons. This is not a Trap Master, so it's very easy to confuse him with other ones, but it's pretty obvious once you look under and see that his base is blue. And his main gimmick, well, it's not gimmick, but his main abilities is making animals fight for him. And all that stuff. He looks like a white polar bear or something like that. He looks like something from Kung Fu Panda. Have you ever seen that series? Yes, I have. So, just like that, this is Zulu. This is Smolder Dash. In my last Giants video, I almost confused her for a Giants character, but thankfully we're here now, and this is actually her from the third game, because she's from the third game. And this isn't any Smolder Dash, this is Light Core Smolder Dash. So the portal glows, her head glows, which is a very cool addition. And Smolder Dash kind of looks similar to Blast Zone, so people made lore, especially us two, about her being a family figure to Blast Zone, which is probably not true because people haven't been not saying that. So her element is fire. She is an exclusive to SWAT Force in future games, and that is Smolder Dash. And last up, we have Mega Ram Spyro, and he is one of my favorite dragons of all time, like I've said already, or else the Skylanders version is. And this version basically shows him aging, mostly. So his horns are bigger, which is already probably a sign he's aging. And his tail is gigantic. Oh my gosh. Which is probably another sign that he's aging. That's my only theory for this one. I like his figure pose because it looks like he's running, about to ram somebody. So, yes. That is Mega Ram Spyro. Oh crap, I almost forgot about Heavy Duty Sprocket. How could I? But I did. She's in a tank this time around, not in a normal pose like her Giants figure. But at the end of her upgrade cycle, she'll be able to get this tank at the end of it by pressing B. So, and we have Light Core Flashwing. And I have shown her too in the Giants video. If you want to see that, you can down below. And yeah, that's all I'm going to show for her. So, and that is all the characters for Swap Force. And I hope you enjoyed them all. Now, we are going to test the game, see if it works, and try them all on the portal. So, if you're wondering, I do plan on actually getting a Wii U version of this game. But, you know, it's too bad that I didn't mention that first time. Because I know the Wii version is not a good version, but we are going to try it out anyway, and we can nitpick this game all we want. So, yep, with that, let's put it in the Wii U. Alright, so it works. Alright, let's test it out. Why was that so dramatic? Okay. Start. And then a loading screen. Swap Force 2013. Activision Publishing. Using Lightcore, Portal Power, and Skylanders Swap Force are trademarks to publishing and all this stuff. And Swap Force uses an autosave feature. When you do this, press power reset. Okay. Whoa! Wow! Minox! Is that the Wii developer of this game? Wow! Press A. Uploading screen. Oh gosh. Portal disconnected. Please plug in the portal power. Okay. Okay, please plug in portal power. Okay, I would use my old portal, but I think I'm gonna use my newer portal for this. So. Oh, there we go. Wait, what the? This is the same loading screen from Skylanders Breath of the Wild.
What the heck is Skylanders Breath of the Wild? Why did I say that? I was going to say Zelda Breath of the Wild, but it looks more like Mario Kart 8 now.
So this is arena battle crap. So we can, okay, solo. Unlock by progressing in story mode? I don't want to do that. What the heck? You gotta hit it really lightly for some dumb reason. Does this work? Oh crap. Well, I do. Okay, fine. Give me a second. I'm gonna hook up another controller. Okay, I got my second controller set up here.
By the way, I had to replace the batteries in the controller, so this took way too long to set up. Because I had to play in ring mode, because I know the beginning starts off with a bang, so that's why.
Don't make me ask freaking twice. There we go. Finally, we're in this freaking screen. Alright. I guess I'll start with Mega Ram Spyro.
All fired up.
Oh god. There's a lot of lag going there. Okay, heavy duty sprocket.
Fixes in.
Alright, cool, that works. I'll take her off though. It's a bit laggy. Okay, let's do Flash Wing. Earth Element.
Blinded by the light.
Oh. That's actually kind of nice. I guess. Gruff. Light Core Smolder Dash.
A blaze of glory.
That was pretty compressed. Take her off though. Zulu. I guess I put that hat on him. Take him off. Warnado.
For the wind.
Interesting. Alrighty, and Whirlwind.
Twist of fury.
Alrighty. And let's do one of the swappers. Well, actually, we'll do Ninja Stealth Elf first. Can you tell which one's the new one? I can't.
Silent but deadly.
I heard that she doesn't actually get her ninja outfit till after some things, so after upgrade paths. But yeah, let's do the other one. The other one.
Silent but deadly.
Yeah, I could tell. Alright, let's actually move on to the swappers this time. First, we'll do Washbuckler. Wow! Swap Force! Alright, let's do Blast Zone next!
Blast and Furious!
Interesting. What? I didn't put anything there. It's haunted! Okay. Whoa! That was a bit much. Alright, let's go with Boom Jet. I wanted Free Ranger.
Bombs away!
Check. Oh! About to drop my phone. Rattle Shake. Since it's a used figure, I'm gonna see a lot of stuff here. Why was he red and then purple all of a sudden? That didn't make sense. He's blue! Not red and purple. Rebel Rouser. I'll do him just cause. Wow! Again, with that.
Brace for impact!
You're not gonna let him finish? So rude. Stink Bomb. This is my only life element who's in the outer inner? I don't remember.
Clear the air!
Doomstone. Whoa!
Another smash hit!
Why does he have a tiki head on top of him? Probably because I put that on a long time ago when I had him. Night Shift.
Roll with the punches!
Freeze Blade.
Keeping it cool!
Interesting. Last up, we have Hoot Loop.
Let's ruffle some feathers!
Nice. I liked that one. Alright, we did everything. Oh my gosh, this is a lot of crowding that you can't see on camera. Alright, let's do my other figures as well, because I have more. Let's stick with the Giants page and do T-Rex. Wow. Alright, Drobot.
Blink and destroy!
Okay. We'll do Pop Fizz now.
The motion of the motion!
Okay, they actually made his model better in this one. Fright Rider.
Fear the spear!
Oh. Okay, so all the swappers don't have these backgrounds, but the normal ones do. Jetvac.
Hawk and Daw!
Oh, and I got a new one. Crusher. There's a couple of new ones that I bought.
Rush hour!
It's Crush Hour, man. Big, man. Big. And I have my whole collections here, too. Let's start this off with one of the newer ones. Sonic Boom.
Full stream ahead.
And no, not that Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom. And we have my Series 1 Spyro, which we'll get over with, I guess.
All fired up!
Wow. Camo. This takes a long time to respond. Wow, nice. Hex. They made her glowing a bit better in this one. Oh, and Sunburn's one of the new ones, but is arguably the worst one from Spyro's Adventure. But I don't care. Let's put him on there.
Roast and toast.
Yeah. I like him, but like no, like a lot of people don't like him. I've actually had him growing up. Or Dino Rang.
Rhino shine.
And we have a couple more here. Or should I say 6 more. After Zook. Whoa, 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 don't put him up yet. He isn't ready. Zap. Don't put him up. Whatever. That's Zap. Trigger. No, Trigger Happy Fan. Pretty similar. Alright, and we have this new Stealth Elf that you guys haven't seen yet, but especially like, original Stealth Elf, Series 2. But not Series 1, so I don't know why I said that.
Silent but deadly.
Yeah, have a lot of Stealth Elves, I gotta say. Am I proud of that? I don't know. Oh, here's a better fire element I have. Flame Singer. Okay. Gill Grunt, which is arguably the best one from Spyro's Adventure.
Fear the fish.
Okay, nice. They actually gave him multiple fingers in this game. Even though it's the Wii version. And last up we have Cinder.
Bolt and lightning.
Alright. Alright, I hope you all enjoyed that Skylanders trilogy unboxing video. Or the third one at least. And just as a reference, this is all of my Skylanders from every single deal that I ever had. So, yeah. I hope you all enjoyed this trilogy. I don't know if I'll ever do one on Trap Team, and I am going to get the Wii U version of Swap Force at a later date. I don't know when, I don't know how, but it'll probably be by the end I'm done editing this section, and other sections with music and all that stuff. Is probably when I will get what I have. So, yeah, with that, thank you guys all for watching this Aiden Var video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to go check out my series gameplay channel, Aiden Tag. I think I'm gonna get to playing now. No, not that one. They bent the box and packaging!